What is going on, crypto fam, Cardano fam, Bitcoin fans, Ethereum fans, Solana haters? What are we doing today? Alexa, turn off the thermostat. Thank you very much. So we got Bitcoin retracing down to $64,428. That's with a... Damn it, Alexa! I said shut up. That is with a market capitalization of $1.2 trillion. Now, I know there's probably a lot of people shaking in their boots because here's what's traditionally happened. Prior to a Bitcoin halving cycle, okay, you'll see a little pump, a little pre-pumpage before the halving, and then you'll see some dumpage. So don't be surprised if we see a big or small correction in the near future. Now, if it drops below 59,000, which it possibly could, you might see a lot of fear enter the market. Now, right now, if you look at the extreme greed indicator given to us so conveniently by CoinMarketCap, I'm sure there's no hidden agenda with that. It is a 90% greed. So we got Ethereum sitting at $3,637. We got Solana at $131. We got Dogecoin 15 cents. We got Shiba Inu at a fraction of a penny. Cardano sitting conveniently here at 72 cents. And we've had a great run. And I know there's a lot of people complaining about the altcoins or the shizit coins like Dogecoin, Shiba Inu blasting off with 170 cents. A nice gain there if you bought a little shibbage. 176% and 63. Cardano's day will come. Okay. Now I want to talk about days that will come in the future. Okay, it may not be before the Bitcoin halving. You need to have patience in these market. Be like water, like not Bruce Willis. He did not say that. Bruce Lee, like Bruce Lee say. So look at this. I want you to take a convenient look at this. Okay, and there was people complaining here on 12/11/2020. Man, Cardano's never going to do anything. Blah 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 blah. It's the same every time. It's the same narrative. The weak hands complain the most. 15 cents it took, let's see, from 12 to 9 months to have a baby. Okay, we went from 12 cents to $3 and actually hit $3.20 on some exchanges. Okay, if you have patience through all these ebbs and flows, look at this massive correction. You know how many people got wiped out right here? That's all people losing their bags because they lost their patience. Right now, we're getting a little pre-pump. Look, see it? See it? You can trace all this data, okay? You can trace it all back. It all checks out. They always pump it before the Bitcoin halving, and that's where we are right now. Cardano has, now here's the interesting thing about ADA Cardano, okay? The smart contracts came a little bit too late with where the Bitcoin where the Bitcoin price appreciation last time in 2020, 2021, when it hit $68,500 at the old all-time high. We just touched that last night. So that should get people just a little bit excited. Now, don't be surprised, like I said, if we see wreckage and flames from here on out. Okay, they may delay this another 12 months. It may have been like that time it tested it and then they dumped it all. Okay, because you see that greed thing is at 90%. People are like, oh, we better get in before we get got. And that could happen too, obviously. But a lot of times these are fake outs. They'll do a big fake out. We're talking big money, smart money. They're controlling the market. You are not controlling the market. Okay, you are certainly not controlling the market. So you need to be like that little fish that attaches on to the shark or the whale and just goes along for the free ride and have a little bit of patience until we get to Oz. Okay, you are not the wizard. You are the fish. So we have 300 projects on Cardano. We have several $100 million on DeFi Llama listed as total value locked. Okay, and arguably more if you count the staked coins on the nodes. Now, if you are not staking your coins because you hate free money, do it now. Stake with Nerd too. Stake with Nerd. Okay, those are by and far some of the best stake pools on the internet. Stake with Nerd. Comment down below. Support the channel. Folks, this is going to be a big next 12 to 24 months. We don't know when it's going to exactly come, okay? The more predictable you think it is probably the opposite of what's actually going to happen, okay? People's predictions are largely wrong. in these markets. Whatever the news is saying is typically a lie, okay? And they're doing that intentionally, okay? So, mind you, we got 42 days to the Bitcoin halving. Now, here is the thing. Cardano got its smart contracts late. The development on chain has all come late. It came after the price appreciation. If you look back at Ethereum and how their altcoins skyrocketed back in 2017, 2018, well, they had the ability to launch coins on it way prior to that. So there was a time for maturity. There was a time for those coins to do numbers on the charts and for people to buy into them. Now, look, the reality is most of those coins had no utility and they never manifested into anything. And this coin, which I mentioned on this channel over and over and over again, you've been warned, I think is highly undervalued. Sundae swap, check it out, app.sundae.fi is a great swap on Cardano. They have great utility. And if you actually check some of the numbers and you see the team and you see the level of development that's been going on with the V3, I think you're silly to overlook it. Not saying put your whole life savings in it. In fact, I'm saying you should always consult a financial advisor whenever you're making any financial choice. This is just a guy on YouTube talking smack about crypto. But if you look at Sundae swap, okay, and I know a lot of people are complaining because they're saying, oh, LenFi and Sundae, they've got me down. Don't even worry about that. Okay, you don't understand, guys. These coins take so much less money to double than Cardano. Like one guy can double the price of these coins. You need to understand that. These things can go 10x in a week. Okay, Cardano went from 12 cents to 30 cents in 9 months. That's a 30x, That's a 30x in 9 months. So theoretically, I don't know what the actual numbers are, but it would take 10x to go 3 months. Okay, these are doing it in a week. Okay, and then you can do another 10x in another month. Okay, the more money that's in the coin, the harder it is to move the needle. If you're talking about a sub $10 million market capitalization and a product that works incredibly well, okay, let the haters hate. Let them talk their card starter smack. Let them do it all the time. That's called FUD. Don't think they don't have an invested interest. Okay, but check out the utility. Check out the actual product if you think that Cardano's ecosystem in general will flourish. Now, people have to use swaps. People have to swap tokens. That's the entire thing that made Ethereum, Uniswap, all those ecosystems grow more. Yeah, you can have a Cardano plants trees coin. Yeah, you can have a Cardano makes claymations toy. Okay, cool. That's all good and great. But how do I get the coin? It's not necessarily going to be on Coinbase. It's not going to be on Binance. It's on the Uniswap of Cardano, and that is called Sundae Swap, period. You've been warned. I'm not saying you need to buy it. You can watch me go to the moon. I'll send you a letter. Now, what will happen with Bitcoin? Who knows? I think long-term price viability of Cardano, definitely over $1. And I'm being very subdued with my pretend predictions. Definitely over $1. We may see that before the halving. With that being said, we may not. Okay, we may see $1.50. I mean, look at Solana, and that's got a $58 billion market cap. Cardano's got a $25 billion market cap. So it's not implausible that we would see this number double, putting us at roughly around $1.50, $1.40 Cardano. And that can happen pretty darn fast. I mean, if you look back at the Cardano charts, Cardano, come on, daddy. If you look at the charts back here, okay, it went from 17 cents to $1.30 in 17. Did that. Not a 10x, but 8x in 3 months. So don't be surprised if we see that sooner than later. Now, look, Bitcoin has to pump the altcoins. The altcoins have to pump the altcoins. So when you see things like this, don't expect this to rise up, a week after Bitcoin gets its big pump. If anything, it's going to suck liquidity out of these. It's going to suck liquidity out of Cardano into Bitcoin because people are trying to ride that train up, and then they want to jump in the coins with a smaller market cap, smaller volumes, because that enables people to grab bigger gains. Yes, it's like a game of double dutch in crypto for the big money, the smart money also. But if you want to be the little patient fish that rides the whales back, I would say buy Sundae, stake with Nerd, and I'll see you on the moon. Folks, Thank you so much. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Give me your Sunday swap predictions down below. Give me your Cardano predictions down below in the next 12 months. And if I don't see you, I'll see you on the internet. I'm out.